Hi Gemini, this is going to be your art channeled message and tarot reading. I channel messages through art and movies. Mostly I've done movies like way back when I first started this channel, so if you're interested, you could even look back at those. Regardless of the message, they're really entertaining. So if you're interested in that, check them out. Check out my other videos. If you'd like a personal reading, if you would like the book, all of that is down below. There are no rules to my messages either. I always say this, I always put emphasis on it. If you want to watch this, you can watch it. What I started drawing for you was a cool looking sponge. Then I got energy sponge. You're absorbing everything, or everyone and everything, even the icky stuff, which is exactly what regular sponges do. You're extremely sensitive to energy, that you're taking it all in. I even heard like taking it all to heart. It's like you could hear people arguing and it feels like it's directed at you, or it feels as if you're a part of it. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like you could be on the outside looking in, but it's like you're a part of it anyway, even if you're not necessarily involved. So it's like you're taking on that energy, like you're that person, but you don't need to, I suppose. So yeah, you definitely feel part of everything, and even if you're on the outside looking in, you're so in tuned, which is amazing, but you're frustrated because of it too. It takes away from you. Sponges also clean up the mess, they make it disappear. Not everything is your responsibility to fix or clean up, but you feel responsible. Or you're wondering why you're so frustrated, it's because you're an energy sponge. There's a need to release or set boundaries. Then I got this scenario of SpongeBob, a sponge. It was the episode where Squidward dared him not to cry. Like, let's see how far you can go without crying. In the end, he exploded with emotion. He kept everything inside, or should I say, soaked it all in. He couldn't do it for long. There's this heavy energy of Ace of Cups reversed, holding back, just taking it all in, even though you just can't. Even though you shouldn't. Something tells me too, you're ashamed of it. I'm hearing you're too sensitive. Let's see how far Gemini can go without taking things too seriously. It's like someone is annoyed by this aspect of you. There's definitely a dark side to being energy sensitive, and you even know that, so I don't think that kind of treatment helps you. You're heavy on that Ace of Cups reverse, totally. It's time to empty that water, pour it out, aka release. And there's many ways of doing so. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna take a card. Basically, you're an energy sponge this month or whenever you see it. Gifts from God. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. Right off the bat, as soon as I looked at that cup, I was like, Ace of Cups. Except, it's not in the reverse position as I was feeling it, it's upwards. Like he's trying to catch something in there. Or absorb it. So perhaps this gift from the universe or gift from God is sort of a nudge for you to absorb or be open to receive this instead of absorbing or feeling responsible for other people's baggage, other people's emotions. But I don't necessarily see this in a way where they're making you be a part of it. It's just you feel a part of it anyway. It's in your energy space. You feel obligated to. or just a sponge. But I think you're trying to become a sponge in a different way. You're trying to absorb that good energy, trying to be open to receiving something that's very emotionally fulfilling, because I feel like you're not very emotionally fulfilled now. So you're going to be receiving something that's very emotionally fulfilling, and you're dumping out the stuff that isn't. And just like SpongeBob exploded, I feel like the same is going to happen to you. And then as soon as you let it all out, you're going to be like, okay, my cup is ready now. And I think it taught you a valuable lesson to not keep everything within you, or keeping it all to yourself, even if your sensitivity annoys people. I know some people are like, oh, you're too sensitive. Who cares? Just let it out. Release. And you can even release in ways that have nothing to do with crying. You can write it down. Cry in private. There's many ways. Oh, and I'm also seeing, you view this as a curse, didn't I say? You view it as like a dark thing, and some people view it as a bad thing too. Like, oh, you're so sensitive. But this gift, that sensitivity, is really a gift from God. And I feel like you're gonna start viewing it as so. Like, this is a gift, not a curse. And as soon as you start viewing it that way, it's gonna be easier for you to create boundaries and be open to emotionally fulfilling things. You know what I mean? So this sensitivity is a gift, not a curse. Something about it being handed down to you. You're special in that way. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. Two very contradicting energies. Oops. Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay. First and foremost, I'm not surprised to get the King of Cups here at all, except it's right next to Knight of Wands. We have all three knights here. The only one we don't have is Knight of Cups. Instead, we have King of Cups, which tells me you're going to be really balancing your emotions. That's something you've aced that. Ace of Cups. You're working on that specifically. But perhaps you're still working on keeping them grounded. You're working on not letting them get the best of you, because to me, with this, I'm seeing that as someone who's very quick to get angry or very quick to take things personally. Perhaps that annoyance is, it's like, oh my god, are they crying again? Or oh my god, are they taking that to heart? Like, it's almost like they feel like they have to walk on eggshells with you. Whether that's true or not, they might view it that way, but it doesn't necessarily mean that's how you see it or what's really going on. And that's clarified by Ten of Pentacles, which I'm definitely seeing is perhaps a family member. Probably the most sensitive one out of your family. You feel like they're not sensitive enough, sensitive to your needs. Then we have Queen of Wands. I'm also getting this is very passionate energy. So when you get passionate about things, you cry or you get very emotional. Just definitely seeing you're struggling. You were struggling before to see this vulnerability as a gift from God, a gift from beyond. But now, instead of viewing it as a curse, you're viewing it for what it is, and now the cup is upwards. Now you're open to receive whatever that alludes to. Something's going to be getting to you much faster. And it's all because you're not... Ooh, for some reason, I'm getting reacting leads to absorbing. You know how you give in to something, kind of involve yourself in it? A good example would be trying to be the bigger person, but then you end up arguing back or saying something back to someone that you should really just be ignoring. That's what this is. Do you tend to absorb things when you don't avoid it or block it out? So I'm saying if you block out things that are emotionally unfulfilling, you leave more space for the true blessings and the things that actually do make you happy. Things that you're actually passionate about. Also seeing I was getting this is family. It's like there's 3 family members here. Because I don't think that I would be getting the 3 knights for no reason. But they're knights, and then you're showing up as this king. I'm almost getting an emotionally unavailable vibe, all because of like the elements that are showing up here. There's huge emphasis on Ace of Cups. And this is the only water card. You're this sponge, you're taking it all in. It's almost this empathic type of thing. And those waves, I feel, perfectly represent you. I'm getting a lot of mood swings as well, but it's only because you're taking on other energies. And perhaps these people around you that are kind of looking at you like this, whether you know it or not, view it that way. Like, wow, this person, Gemini is so moody. Gemini is not acting themselves. But really, they're not viewing this in the right light. It's because you're so busy taking on their energy. Whether that's their fault or not, it's just what it is. You also feel responsible to fix something for these people, and you're not responsible for it. A leg up. I'm getting this as emotional support. That bear is supporting this one. So I'm saying you always feel the need to fix things emotionally. I feel like you also need to be the bigger person. I don't know, I'm getting that. Also, do you see the icicles up there? To me, the Ace of Cups too is you can't pour it out because it's like frozen. It's stuck in the cup. You can't get it out. Like it's inside the sponge. Like you're the sponge. So I'm saying you're finding it very difficult to get out of a situation where you're the giver. You're the one that is kind of like the empath, the therapist, and it's affecting you in a negative way. And notice how this polar bear, oh my god, stay. Notice how this polar bear is struggling to get on top of the other one, but that one's just standing there fine. That's because it's like you're doing all the work. You're taking in all of their energy, even the dirty stuff. You're cleaning up their mess, and then they get to walk around with the benefits or the outcome of it. And it is, I did say in the beginning, which is funny, like it's taking away from you. You being so sensitive to other people's feelings is hurting you. And that's why you started viewing this like this is a nightmare, this is a curse. But I don't think I would get gift from God for that card for nothing. Either the universe or this message, however, whatever you believe in, even if you believe in God, which you probably do, I think they want you to know that no matter what happens, just remember who you are. Remember why you have this gift, because they gave it to you for a reason. You have a mission. So you also trigger people. You help them grow. You often view that in a negative light because it feels like they're getting the benefit of what you're doing. Hope this whole thing makes sense, because I'm just saying what I see. But one thing's for sure is you definitely need to focus on your own cup. That Ace of Cups, like you're dumping out, aka disregarding. I also got disregarding your emotions because you're too busy worrying about other people's. Period. So God wants you to not only view this as a blessing, a gift. You're very gifted, very sensitive. They also want you to direct that to yourself. Like, aka forgive yourself, validate yourself. Definitely feel like an emotionally fulfilling offer is on its way to you. Truth. That fulfilling offer is the truth. Very dry looking card. It looks like I almost got the word drought. Looks like the grass, the whole environment here needs water. So someone needs emotion. It's like you're getting emotion. Or you're finally getting that emotional understanding. Instead of them viewing you like this, they're gonna be empathizing with you. So that's probably why they're a knight instead of a king, as well as being in a different element. It's because they're not in touch with their emotions. They don't understand your emotions. But I feel like you're finally going to receive that. Just seeing you feel so misunderstood right now. But the truth is going to be coming out. The truth is going to be coming to light. The cup is tipping over, aka you could express something that's bothering you. Or you should express something that's bothering you, because I feel like it'll fix and bring clarity. I'm also seeing Ace of Swords with this. This lacks clarity. No wonder this is the Knight of Swords instead of Ace of Swords or King of Swords. There's a miscommunication gap. Speak your truth. Say what's on your mind, because your emotions matter as well. Things are very dry right now. It needs water. Okay, Gemini, that's the end of your channeled message. Please like, subscribe, support the channel in any way you can, and yeah, work on those emotions. Try not to view who you are as anything other than a gift. You are unique. You are just the way you need to be. Just Just be vulnerable. Oh, Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's gonna be like an emotional understanding of some sort. For sure. Boom. Okay, guys. Bye.